So what's going on, guys? It's xcollis here, and I'm doing a quick tutorial on how to make a simple and sweet introduction to your videos. So everyone's seen my squirtle one, and some people have asked me, oh, how do you do it? Or can you make me one? I'm not really into doing the whole requests and making one and things like that. I mean, I'll help people out if they help me out and things like that. I don't mind doing things for people like Loran's or Pikachu balls because they're my friends. So I'll help them out and things. But if you guys want something, I'll give you this tutorial basically. And if you still need help, then just Skype me. My Skype will be somewhere on this screen right now. I think I'll put it here. But anyway, so to start with, you need whatever music you want for it, and then 4 other video tracks. So to start with, I'm going to be on the 4th one. I'm going to go to Media Generators, Solid Color, and pick a white color. You can have a different color if you want, but it's just so I don't have to mess about with the picture and sort all that crap out where I take all the white out of it. Whereas I can just keep it, and anyway, I'm going to be at like 10 seconds intro, something like that, something simple. So media, what I've got in here is all the stuff that I need, but I'm going to take you through it one by one. So you need your picture, and that'll go on number 3. Now you can do some fancy things with your picture if you want. I'm going to drag this out, but I'm going to drag that in a little bit so it comes in after. Go to this media event pan/crop. And then you want to change this to that, so it's a little bit bigger, but this is widescreen rather than being like that, so it's a little bit easier to work with. So to make it smaller, you just drag this out, and then I want it to be over here. Now if you want to put some animation on it, some simple animation, all you need to do is use these keyframes down here. So I'll show you a little bit how to do it. So my first keyframe, I'll just have that, which is there. My second one will be there, in which I'll drag him across here, and that'll be it. That's the only thing that I'm having, okay? But you can complicate it a little bit more if you want. I'm just going to add a last keyframe just in case I moved it a little bit in that, so that it just stays there basically. And that's all you need on that one. Simple. So on this one, what I'm going to do is right click, insert text media. I use the text media, not the generated one, because it's just easier to use basically. So sample text, whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to have xcollis 0709 because that's my YouTube, or I could just have xcollis. I'll just have xcollis. To do the color, what I tend to do is get this eyedropper tool, which you might be familiar with on Photoshop and things like that, and pick basically whatever color is mostly on this. So we don't want white because the background's white, but if we take this dark yellow sort of color, it'll pick it on there. And then we can have it there, or you can pick a lighter one, which I think I'm going to do actually. So if I pick this yellow or something, maybe just play around a little bit with it so you can find the right colour for you basically. So I'm easy with that. That'll do for me. Pick whichever font you want. I think I'll use Game Over font, which I got from DA font, which is DA font. You can get a lot of font from here, so it's just a little bit. Don't bother with the size down here. I don't bother with it. Might make it bold. In fact, no, because let's get rid of that. But anyway, don't bother with the size just yet, because you can drag this out to wherever. Event pan crop. You can make it bigger by just dragging this down, so you don't have to worry about making the size like a different colour or whatever. So have that about here, maybe make it a bit smaller by dragging this out a little bit. But yeah, you can put animation on this as well if you wanted to. So if I started with it up here and then put a keyframe right at the end with it about here, maybe, or I might just change that keyframe actually and have it like halfway through, because I don't want it to come in right at the end where it's supposed to be. I want it like halfway through the video to come in where it's supposed to be. So about here, yeah, and then that's it. Just cancel that, and then what you need to do is add another text, insert text media, and basically have your YouTube. So that would be www.youtube.com/xcollis 0709. Now, some people put user slash, but it doesn't matter either way what you do, because it'll still take it to the right channel. So you can either put user slash your name, or you can just have slash your name. So it doesn't really matter either way. You can have it a simple text, or you can have it the same as whatever you just had as your font. So I'll just have game over there, and then that's it for that one. So I'll just click here, so that's where the collis bit is coming in. In fact, no, wait a second. If I drag this out here, find out where the collis bit is, where it's supposed to be. I think I'm going to put it a bit further down actually. So I'm going to get rid of this keyframe and add it again when I've put this further down. So if I have it about there, that'll be fine. And then I can move this out when it's fully there. Move this. I want to make it a little bit smaller so it'll fit on the screen, so I just drag this outwards. And then I'll move it like here. And that'll be fine. So it'll be like this. And that's basically what you want. You can make it shorter, which I'm probably going to speed it up when I've rendered it out, but I'll render this out for the end so that you can see what it looks like, things like that. But I think that's the end of this tutorial. If you need any more help on anything, then just ask. I know I've got a guy, he's called Cool Dude 88 or something like that, who's been asking me to do tutorials and helping make things and that. Oh, another thing, you can do a fade so that it fades out. If you didn't know that, you just go to the top right corner of whatever one you want to fade out, and then fade it out altogether. You can do that with music as well, but anyway, I'm going to render this out, put this on the end of this tutorial, and then if you've got any more questions, then just ask. Don't forget to check out Laurens HD, who's done another tutorial on an intro of how to make the text colourful and things like that, and make the text funky. So go check him out, and don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. See you later.